Hi everyone, this is the Empty Nester. I thought I'd do a little bit of an update today. It's, you know, seasons changed, it's fall now, and time to put a lot of things to rest. And, what do you call it? One of my, subscribers or one of my viewers asked if I'd do an update on, remember the grow bags that I made out of the landscaping fabric? I'm going to show a few things that I have that are successfully grown in it. And then I've really enjoyed those for growing my potato seeds, you know, the true potato seeds. I have a, you know, one of my videos, you know, up here in the link, I'll put a link to it. And then a couple of videos ago, I grew the ginger in it, and it came out successful, even though I should have put it in a bigger container. Today, I'll show you around the yard a bit. Right here where I'm at, luckily we've got a dollar store now at our in our town, and I got a shower curtain for only $1, and I'm using that to not only cover the straw bales, but underneath the straw bales I've created a lean-to, and I've got a little kitty cat, you know, under here. Sassy, come here. Come here, Sassy. Come here, Sassy. Come here. I got some food, so Sassy will come out. Come on. There's... It's kind of like she's part Persian. We've taken her to the doctor, and she had tumors removed in a mastectomy, and she's all healthy now. She just doesn't want to come in the house, but hopefully we can get her back in this winter. Our neighbor at the back corner moved away and left her, and she, you know, has been with us for a couple years now, and hopefully I can get her to come back in the house for the winter. But at the moment, you know, she likes the wide outdoors. But we'll stop right here with this grow bag. If you remember right, I wasn't able to grow corn successfully this year up front because of the weather. In this grow bag right here, if you can see, this one is stuck to the ground. The roots came through it, and I actually grew corn. You know, it's not completely full size because, you know, again, the bag size, corn shouldn't have been grown in here, but it actually grew in here. And now I've got seed from, oh, I can't remember the name of it. This is an heirloom seed. I've got more than what I've planted in here to add to my seed collection for the year. And then we'll go over here. The potatoes are still growing in the potato garden, but if you look in that grow bag, I've got it sitting in a container with water in the bottom. These are some of the potato onions that I got. That they're not true potato onions. I think they're just commercial sets. But if you look at the bottom, the roots grow through the bottom, but they're air pruned on the side. And these onions look really healthy. And then this is probably a 1.5 gallon size bag that I've made on this one. Or if you'd like to look over this way, my oca, I've came up with a solution for it to get it further along into the garden. Remember how I told you about, you know, I'll cover it with fish tanks? On the coldest nights of all, I'll take the plastic and let's lift it right here. Because I can't risk the lives of these plants. Let me turn the camera. I hope you're seeing. But I'll take the fish tanks and cover the plants right here. act like a coach, you know, the glass dome. And then I'll put another fish tank over these two here and return the plastic to it. And that way, if for some reason the plastic gets ripped off during a storm, then I know that these are safe. But for right now, I'm just going to leave the plastic on. I was able to find these hoops right here for 89 cents at our local seed store. So I've got about $5. No, I bought 4 hoops. I've got about $4 invested in that, and $1 here, so that's about $5 for the cover here. And then I can just take, I've got a stick back there, and I can put something right here to help, you know, keep it down. And then over here, I was successful with glass gem. I put, let's see, 1, 2, 3. These little ones right here didn't grow tall enough. The sun didn't get to them. But I was able to get 3 small ears of corn to use for seed. Let me get them. Okay. Here's the 3 glass gem. They're really beautiful. These are Native American seeds. The person that bred these are Carl, I'll put his name up here. He's half Indian, and he bred these and passed them on to another person, and they put them into the Native American Seeds to Save. And I'm really lucky that I turned, actually I planted 6 seeds, but I turned 6 seeds into many seeds. And then if you see the white right here, the kernel is actually cracked, like it's getting ready to pop open. What happened is this shell, the outer side, hardened. It was getting ready to turn into seed, and then we had a warm up and then rain, so the inside tried to grow again, and that's why the outside cracked. I was also able to grow some of the Amish popcorn into seeds for next year, so I've got a return on the seeds there. And then with the weather changing and warming up a little bit, the asparagus, it was already setting berries for the winter. Right here, these little red berries. Somehow, see the yellow on here? It's getting ready to flower to create more berries again. And then my stevia in a container is flowering right now. And last year I made the mistake of, I've seen so many things that said to let the frost hit it and then harvest the leaves. I'm going to keep covering it and let it get colder on it and harvest the leaves and dry the leaves, but I'm not going to let the frost get to it. Over here, the broccoli that's set around all spring and all summer is about 5 foot tall, and look at that, I've got food. And then over here on this one, I've got seeds. As soon as they dry out, I'll have more seeds for the broccoli to regrow it next year. So there's a lot of pros and cons in the gardening. You know, not everything is meant to grow. And what do you call it? Let me add this one to my collection for, you know, corn seed. You know, this year's been really successful on seed saving for the majority of things. You know, and if I can grow it, you can grow it. And it looks like I'm gonna have to get the solar heating panels connected back up. With all the rain, I wasn't able to run pipes under the house or in the ceiling to run ductwork this year, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and continue using it through the window the redneck way. And shortly, you know, hopefully get it down to Springfield and get some batteries, or decide whether or not to just do a grid-tied inverter and bring my solar panels out for solar electric, so I can continue saving on my electric bill. over here in this container, I took, with my grandson, we took some cut-ins on the school's willow tree and was successful in growing. Right here's 2 trees, and I need to get these guys in the ground. The hard part is hoping I don't disrupt the roots too much and separating the 2 trees. In the back, I've harvested the peanuts. I just haven't put up a video yet of my harvest. And the loofahs are still growing as long as I can keep mold away from them. And if we get a heavy frost, that may go ahead and just kill the whole plant. I'm not sure if I'm going to put plastic over it or not, but I've got some monster-sized loofahs there. And then I've got seeds to save from the marigold, seeds to save from the, what's this called? Basil. Here's the loofah. Look at the size of that. I've got 19 loofahs total. And more flowers starting. And I could actually dig up the carrots if I want to, but I think I'm gonna just transplant them so they can grow larger. This one's growing up and out of the ground instead of in the ground. Look at that one. This is a white carrot or a yellow carrot. And then here's a purple one. Right here, see the green? They turn green like potatoes do when they're exposed to sunlight. I need to get garlic put in also. And onions. Last week was too hot, and this week is just about the right temperature, so I need to get a garlic bed sowed. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do this or just put up another one back there where it's easier to water in case we don't get rain next year. And here's another cat. The people across the street over there, they about 3 weeks ago moved away and left him and a striped cat. And the neighbor over there is going to lay claim to him, but he's always over here to eat. I've been calling him Orangey. He kind of matches my chicken. Right, Yogi? He says, I need food now. Feed me.